Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 3 of the Subpar Podcast. My name is Still Nutting. We have Two Set Squat, aka Garrett, up there, Dylan, Subpar Powerlifting Memes, Jacob Myers, Jewboy Gaines, Jack Trone, memes.to.depth, and then I'm your local bald idiot. We're sorry we didn't get an episode up last Monday. Dylan was feeling a little sick. We could not record. We apologize. But we're ready to record. We're good. Dylan, you feeling okay?
Yep, I'm good. No more COVID.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, he literally beat the CEO of COVID into a coma. Okay. So we got topics today. I know that Jack and Dylan, you guys had some good topics. Oh, yeah, see, we came prepared. We have everything written down. My camera's, not focusing. Focus on my face.
Nice calluses, man.
Thank you, dude. You like
Those
that?
are aggressive.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Everyone
show your calluses.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, callus check. Ready? Who's got them?
Oh,
I
no.
have nice baby hands right now.
Nadia's
I
got
have a
some
bad
good
habit
ones.
of picking at them.
Okay.
Mine are
See, I
still
picked
coming
mine
back.
All right.
Oh, snap!
Topic-
Mine peeled a bit. I better pull out of my meat.
Oh yeah.
My sister is in the room right now, and we just all showed our hands. Weird as look.
Yeah, we're not weird.
Because you can only hear my end of things.
All right. So who's got the first topic here?
Yeah, we can start with what does everyone think the best IPF lifter is right now?
I gotta shout out my man John Keiko. John's a
Okay.
weeb lifter,
All right.
and he holds the record for the 93 kilogram bench. I'm a fanboy.
I gotta go with Taylor Atwood.
Yeah,
I'm just a
Taylor's for
fanboy
sure.
of Taylor.
We're just gonna list who we're IPF fanboys of.
Pretty much.
Oh boy.
What about you, Jack? He's got to research IPF lifters.
After in the IPF. Let's see here.
John.
Make sure to mispronounce their name as much as possible.
It's the IPF, man.
If you don't have an answer, you don't have to answer.
No, it's good. I got this. It's on the tip of my tongue, dude. Ray Williams.
There you go. That's a
There
good
you
one.
go.
Yeah, Ray Williams is good.
Um,
He can squat a lot.
no, yeah.
Ray Williams.
Jack's a casual.
He does have a big ass squat.
Yeah, just get on my laptop. There's, for
Big
IPF
squat IPF.
Can you please do that throughout the podcast? That was fucking funny.
Just whip it
lifters.
out.
I can be the Jamie to your Joe Rogan podcast.
Yes.
Young
Jamie,
Jack.
bring up that lifter.
Mr. Def, pull that up.
Powerful young
Oh,
Jack.
man.
Nadia, do you have a favorite power lifter? Or are you weightlifter only?
No, I don't go to that school. Oh, weightlifter only.
I don't go to that school.
She doesn't even go
I
here.
was going to also do what Jack did, but because you can't see me Googling on my laptop,
We'll just get it
I
in
decided
front.
not to do that. No,
Just pretend
I
you're
don't go to that
like,
school.
in front of the camera.
My phone is propped up against my laptop.
Oh.
I use it as a
Okay.
phone stand. So
All right,
Wait,
Jacob,
Jacob.
you're
No
up.
Yeah. Who's yours?
I actually have to agree with Dylan. I do fanboy over the Mr. Atwood quite a bit.
All right. So we got
Mostly
two for
just
Taylor.
because he's stronger than I'll ever be, and he's tiny.
Yeah, he's stronger than me too.
Much
Two for
stronger than all of
Taylor,
us.
one for John, one for Ray, and then one for I don't go to this school.
You should have said Lasha.
well, if you count weightlifting, yeah,
Lasha?
I was just
Wait,
gonna say
now I
Lasha.
gotta Google.
Yeah,
He's a beast, man.
Wait, no, I know who Lasha is.
you know,
He's the strongest powerlifter in the
he
warm-up
is
ball.
the strongest man in the world.
God, what an attractive human being. Look at this giant.
he is huge.
I would bring it. I don't want to ruin the whole video though. But y'all, everybody at home listening, you can just Google Lasha. You'll find it.
I think everyone knows who Lasha is except for
It's just me.
except for
It's
Joe.
just I don't fucking know anybody, dude. I know my friends and like you. I know you guys and like Rem. That's it.
Like, all right, who's Michael Jordan? Let me look that up.
Low key though, who is Michael Jordan? Oh, Chicago. Okay, I see.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's the guy with the. He's the fucking. That guy, right? That's him. Oh, I knew I recognized him.
Let's go look at your shoes, man.
All right. So I think this is
wore
a
my
good
Dennis
topic.
Rodman shirt instead.
Oh, is this the stretch?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
good
Oh, I
stretch.
might be sweating. Am I sweating? I'm not sweating.
we actually have a weightlifter in here. Let's debate. What's the dirtier sport, weightlifting or powerlifting? Obviously, drug-tested powerlifting, not
Wait, what do they mean by dirty?
Oh, weightlifting.
as in terms of like the most like PED abuse.
Oh,
Well, what
there
level are
are
we talking?
state-sanctioned doping programs in like
Yeah, I think it's gotta
the
be weightlifting.
entirety of professional weightlifting.
Yeah.
It's gotta
But-
be weightlifting.
Weightlifting for sure.
in powerlifting, we're all just very open about it. But that's not very dirty.
Really
That's like
brand-
clean,
Yeah.
right?
So I meant like in drug-tested powerlifting,
Oh, yeah. I don't.
not just all powerlifting because that's not even close.
Yeah, like in drug tested powerlifting, I don't
Yeah.
really think there's a whole lot of. There's probably some, but I don't think there's a whole lot of like cheating going on. It seems pretty legit to me. I don't know. Maybe
There's
I'm
not
just-
that much incentive to use
yeah,
drugs in powerlifting. Like
because you.
no one has a gun to your family's head, making sure you get a gold medal in powerlifting. Like
No one's gonna beat you with a bamboo stick if you fucking get second place.
yeah, like oh wow, you're the best
Holding your
hobbyist
family
in the world.
hostage if you don't get a deadlift.
Yeah, one's an Olympic sport and one's a hobby.
Yeah, like if you win in drug tested powerlifting,
One's
you
an
get like a
accessory.
sword. And like
Well,
a couple
not for
more
long
Instagram
anymore.
followers.
Okay, on that
All
topic,
they pay
actually.
athletes with
Wait, what, Jacob?
Go ahead, Jacob.
all they pay athletes with in powerlifting is clout. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You get a nice sword every once in a
You
while.
win, you get clout.
I mean, they don't pay you with much in weightlifting either.
Yeah, no. I was
Well,
gonna
they pay
say.
you with not murdering your family.
We're never gonna get monetized.
You
First
live
off,
there.
countries.
This is getting very morbid very quickly.
Yeah, we need sponsors, people.
No, it's okay. We're having fun. We're having fun. Hey, we're having fun. Let's have fun. Okay, so on this topic, Dylan,
All
you
right.
said
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, what is everyone's opinion on powerlifting in the Olympics?
it's not
It's gonna be a
happening.
no for me.
No.
Yeah.
It
I
could be in the
think-
Olympics, even if it was possible at all. Would you want it in the Olympics?
No. I think
Yeah,
it's
no,
too
me neither.
boring.
No, but we already have the superior strength sport in there. Why do we need?
Oh,
Why do we need to see people do weightlifting accessories? Or
No,
I-
but let's be real. Powerlifting is so boring to watch if you don't
Yes.
actually compete in powerlifting.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Even if you
however
do-
popular powerlifting is right now, that's as popular as it's going to get. I don't think it's going to be
Like-
any more than what it is now. And I'm cool with that.
Weightlifting movements look cool and impressive if you do it with a broomstick. Like even if you don't know what the weight means, you're just kind of like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You watch someone deadlift and you don't know what 500 kilograms is. You're just kind of like,
He just stood
Alright.
up with the bar in his
a
hand. That's
deadlift
like,
is just a messed up clean. So that's why.
we have an elitist.
Just
Why do they
clean with
stop
add
halfway?
form and add a little more weight, and you got a deadlift.
In the 2016 Olympics, when I was watching it at work, I forgot who the commentator was, but she was very savage. Anytime anyone clarked a clean, she's like, "And that's a very nice deadlift."
Jesus.
Oh, Oh, that's
Hurtful.
Like
cool.
every single time that happened, she was British. So I'm very much so embarrassing myself, but not remembering the commentator's name. But she was like, "Oh, and that's a very nice deadlift,"
She was doing
and
this
it sounded
on
much more
like
savage
live.
because she was just, yeah, like on NBC commentary or
Oh
ESPN3,
my
wherever the hell they were.
God.
Amazing.
Man.
That's and
Ruined
and
someone's whole
anytime
day.
anyone was like grinding out standing up a clean, and she's like, they would do, doing a little bit more of squats that would help them. Like you can tell they're not like working that into their training often.
She better be a former
Does this
Olympian
even work?
weightlifter if she's a...
Yeah, no, she is. It's just like, again, I'm an idiot and I don't remember things well. But all of her commentary was pretty much like, they could do more push presses.
That's savage.
That's
Oh,
fucking funny. That's
It'd been
that's such a
hilarious if
savage
they just
move.
had some like morbidly obese woman who's never touched a barbell sitting in a chair and critiquing all these people. I bet if she did her squats more, she'd have been fine there.
Takes a bite of donut.
I mean, probably. They were taking bites of donuts, in between attempts. So that's something we can all unite on as weightlifters and
Wait, weightlifters do that too?
is
They do
sugar
fat
in between
things?
reps.
Oh, doggo.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Hey, fucking nice.
Yeah. We can all unite on being fat. You guys ever have any like really bad fat moments? Like you just you think to yourself like, wow, I'm being really fat right now.
No. Sorry, but
Cinnabon. Anytime I consume Cinnabon, I'm just like, what the fuck am I eating? Because I
Every
don't know what
day.
it is.
Every
I eat
single
anything?
time I eat.
Yeah.
I love this puppy,
No,
dude.
one time I ordered 3 different pieces of cheesecake and I ate all of them in the span of 15 minutes.
Whole? Oh no, you said
Yeah,
pieces.
it's pretty good.
No, like pieces.
okay.
They were sizable.
Thick with 2 C's.
My family
And-
pointed out to me that
And I just ate all 3 of them. I would eat them like one bite off of each slice
Uh-huh.
because I was like, I'm gonna preserve. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't regret it, but that was definitely in the
You're like-
moment. I was like, this is questionable behavior.
my
It was
whole
good.
family pointed out to me today that I ate a whole lemon meringue pie over the span of 4 days by myself. And
that's not that bad.
Yeah, it's like 4
Well,
days.
4
That's
days,
not
that's
that
fine.
bad.
Yeah.
but that wasn't
you ate
the
a quarter
eating
of it in
part.
one
It
sitting.
was 3 days and just you were talking about how it's sneaking at night, like they knew. When
Wait,
they
you
woke
were-
up in the morning,
you were
you saw a
s-
pie pan in the trash.
You were
I
sneaking
wasn't
around your
sneaking it,
house,
I was just
consuming.
eating it late at night. No, dude. I was just late at night and I was just
Just
taking
eating
pie
over the six
so
like
I
a
was up
rat.
later.
But honestly, that's not that bad. Like 4 days to finish one pie by yourself. Like people do that on Thanksgiving, like
Yeah, that's not
just
bad.
the one day, like by myself. The pumpkin's
Yeah.
mine. Don't touch it. Don't touch the pumpkin pie. That's
Honestly,
mine.
I'm there for cheap pumpkin pie. It doesn't even have to be very good. Just cheap
Oh,
pumpkin pie.
100%. 100% from like
It just
Publix.
feels good. Yeah, from Sam's Club or even Costco or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, those slap.
Oh, here you go.
Okay,
Sam's Club
vibe
or
check.
Costco.
Favorite pies.
Favorite
What?
pie?
Yeah.
Key lime.
Lemon.
Ooh, key lime's a good answer. Lemon's good too.
Dude, I'm gonna be that guy. I think
I love
I'm
lemon.
an apple
pecan.
pie guy.
I like pecan pie
Yeah, pecan or pumpkin.
Ooh. Well, Jacob, your turn.
or pumpkin. Yeah.
Apple
Pecan
is just
pumpkin.
on a different level. I will fuck up every apple pie ever.
Apple pie is always
No, it's a
solid. I like
classic.
apple pie.
Now, I have a question. Are we counting chicken pot pie as a pie? Can we call it a pie?
Sure. Why not?
Piss off, buddy.
Sure.
Okay, because don't even start, dude. Chicken pot pie is a pie.
I mean,
Because
The
got
pie
the
is
crust,
in the name.
it's got
It
the
is a
stuffing.
pie.
See,
of course.
I was
Your
thinking
favorite pie.
desserts.
very
though.
obviously implied that that is not the kind of pie we're talking about.
I just
There's
disagree
multiple
with you.
types of pies here. Okay. I concede that it is a pie. It's
Mhm.
just not the pie
A
we're
savory
talking
pie.
about.
I'm just
Okay,
saying
then-
it's got the double
then
crust,
everyone
it's
say-
got the stuffing, It's best with
Everyone
whipped
say
cream.
their favorite savory pie.
I only know chicken pot pie.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know any other ones.
Shepherd pie? I don't know. That's all I got.
I've had exactly one kind of savory pie.
My grandma makes a
Pie
mushroom
guy.
pie. It's very good.
Okay, next topic.
Pie's great.
Pies.
How are we talking about pies right now?
Bring us off track, man. I'm sorry.
Next
That's
question.
all
No, it
good.
was me. I posed the question.
All right, let's go on to the next thing. So, the importance of using bodybuilding accessories in powerlifting. Like, how important is it?
Very important.
Dude, bodybuilding accessories are like most of your training if you're doing it right.
Have to agree
Yeah.
there.
Hondo P.
Y'all see
I
the
can't
triangle
think of a
Louis
reason you
Simmons?
wouldn't do them.
I
Y'all see
think
the
it's
triangle Louis Simmons
important.
made? That's like the one thing I almost agree with. Like the volume percentage. But he calls it like 20-80, and like I feel like it's more even than that.
Wait, is this
You know what I
something
mean?
Louis made?
Yeah, this is the one thing I'm okay with Louis Simmons on really much.
Can you explain
This
this
is-
pyramid to me?
He just made up like 20% of your training volume would be around compound, but 80% would be like accessories. I think it should be like
Okay.
40-60 or 30-70. I don't know, but that's
So-
like the one thing
So
I
when
don't
Louis speaks,
cringe. And
so like 5 reps of deadlifts, and then 20 reps of literally everything else. He like legit, like sometimes they're like, yeah, we'll do 6 deadlifts this week, like 6 sets. No, like 6 reps. That's it.
sounds pretty nice.
Well, let's be
I would
real.
really-
No one expects conjugate lifters to have good deadlifts.
Yeah, see,
Why is that? Why do they deadlift less than what raw deadlift
bench.
is?
They
deadlifting?
bench.
No.
They,
Because
They
suits make
don't
it harder to
listen to their
deadlift, I think, honestly. For a lot of people.
I think it's because they get hurt so goddamn much that they
Probably
just take
true,
out the
bro.
deadlift because they're like, all right, we're already probably going to get hurt on the squat as it is. We're definitely going to get hurt if we're doing squats and deadlifts. And squats are easier to just like grind extra weight with the suit and, half reps.
It's all the pointless
Deadlifts, there's
speed
no way
pulls.
to decrease that range of motion. Yeah.
They always
It's all the
squat
speed pulls at
1,000.
50%.
They squat 1,000. They bench 1,000, and then they'll deadlift like 500.
Yeah, I think deadlift suits add like the least amount to your lift too, compared
Yeah.
to squat
Yeah.
suits and bench
Yeah, they
suits.
do.
Yeah.
How in the holy hell do you take yourself seriously benching twice your deadlift? How do you go to
Because
sleep at
everyone
night
rests,
knowing that that
bro.
can break down?
I don't know.
I deadlift twice my bench and I can't sleep at night because of it.
Hey, some people bench more than they squat.
That's weird, man. You,
Oh, I can imagine.
I know
I'm
somebody
getting
like
to the
that.
point where I'm getting to the point where I'm uncomfortable with my bench to deadlift ratio. Honestly, my deadlifts have just taken a dive.
Why is that?
ouch.
Because like I was in that boot and I couldn't do
Oh,
any
yeah.
deadlift motions, you know.
Because some idiot dropped a plate on Jack's
Drop the
foot.
plate.
Didn't even buy him lunch after that. I don't want to.
He stopped going to school. He stopped going to school. He changed to e-learning. He changed to e-learning after that day.
Wait, really? Do you think
Oh
it was
my
because
God.
he was
Yeah.
embarrassed?
Yeah, some kids told me he was scared, but I wouldn't. I
Oh
wouldn't do
my
anything.
god!
You got in his head, man.
That's the most
You
2020
cornered
thing
in
I've
the
heard.
locker room.
Some high schooler like, yeah, I'm gonna switch to e-learning because I can't show my face at school. I'm just gonna learn in my room.
Honey, why are you learning at home now? Well, Jack's gonna beat my fucking ass if I show up today, so I guess I'm staying home.
Has he even sent you like a sorry
Wow.
text?
No, he just said sorry in the moment. That's all I've heard from him since.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What did he?
So like we
I'm
just did
just-
cleans.
Yeah, paint
and he's
this
trying to set
picture
up for
for us.
squat. So he cleaned the bar up, he cleans the bar as I'm changing weights in my rack, and like he didn't have his clips on, and he cleaned it tiltedly, so his 35 slips off, and it fell directly on my foot, like straight up. Like the plate was straight up, and it like landed right where my toes and foot connect.
Who's at fault here, though? Should
Pretty
he have
much
waited for you, or should you have waited for him?
He could have been able to clean 115 straight like this, not like this. So
So it's his fault. It's his fault for being
It's his
weak.
fault.
It's his fault for having trash technique.
I mean, yeah.
that's the way to
Go
put
in
it,
on
yeah.
this kid, man.
No, I'm not too bad about it anymore, but my squat and deadlift is taking a downhill turn.
It'll come back.
Ouch.
That's my name, though. I'm memes.to.depth. I can't have a bad squat. That's my branding, you know.
You'll get back one day.
You're young.
You're 16, man. You got plenty of time. You're 17. 17. 16?
16.
17.
Yeah.
He's about to
16.
turn
You're
17
16. You got plenty of time.
on December 30,
30.
right? 30th. Got him, dude.
Yeah.
Got him.
Oh, man. Just wait for the happy birthday memes.
Oh boy, I'm excited actually.
Should we kill
That's
him
like
again
my
on his
favorite.
birthday?
Inside memes are my favorite.
Wait, what?
I said, should we kill him
let's
again
not
on
do
his
I died
birthday?
again. No, let's say I died again.
Oh, I guess
No, that's when
now's a
he
good
is-
time to
is
tell everyone that
resurrected.
he is.
Oh yeah, if you didn't know,
Tell
he's
people I'm
alive.
alive right now, dude. That's a concern. No, I'm
Yeah,
talking
now's a
to you
good
guys.
time to let everyone know Jack is in fact alive. He's not dead.
Jack, how many messages
alive,
did you
actually.
get?
He's
AI
not
right
dead
now.
anymore.
I
He
was
was
animated.
very much dead for at least a couple hours, but now he is very obviously okay and with us again. So welcome back, Jack.
Yeah, man. I just took a sniff of ammonia and I'm back from the grave.
Did they find you from the milk carton?
I can't say. I think it was just Subpar saying I diagnosed you with dead that really brought the concern of the doctors onto me. They really focused their change. They're
I mean-
like, wow, this guy has something going for him. So
Hey Jack, if it makes
That's
you feel
normally
better,
a pretty final diagnosis.
a lot of people were very concerned about you in my DMs. They were like,
I
no.
kind of
They
felt
were
bad,
like,
man.
what
I,
happened?
like,
Is he okay?
Because,
Like,
like,
dude,
one-
there- so many people were so concerned for you.
Your post, Drew,
How
was
many-
so. Like,
Mine was pretty dark. Mine seemed
it
kind
was
of
so real.
yeah,
Like,
Subpar's-
Jacob had
Subpar's-
his masterful milk carton, and yours was like it looked legit.
I'm such an asshole. Dude, Dylan's was so cryptic, though. Dylan's was like, just sat him by the noose.
It was.
No sooner the kiss.
Oh man, are those too good?
I still haven't had a single person direct message me about the milk carton. I guess my followers just do not give a crap about Jack.
That was an
It's
obvious
important that
meme.
you should.
You should have put my info on a heavy cream carton instead of a milk carton. That would have got him.
I still get near daily direct messages about heavy cream.
They're like, hey, I know
The
you
last
you
heavy
made a
cream
meme
meme,
about
so-
it, but I got some heavy cream today. How much should I drink pre-workout? How much should I drink post-workout?
How many pints did you get? That much.
Yeah, drink it during your workout, actually. I want everyone to say their milligrams per day. I want to out everybody.
All right.
Jacob.
All right, so I have recently become re-addicted to caffeine. I'd gotten myself down to like 1 cup of coffee a day. I didn't even use pre-workout for workouts, and it was great. But then my landlord decided that it was going to be 85 degrees in my apartment every night, and
That's
my
really
sleep kind of
considerate.
went to shit. So yeah, so my sleep kind of suffered, and now I'm up to like 3 or 4 strong cups a day. Strong cups probably like 150 milligrams, so I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. I don't know,
I
I don't
haven't. I have an energy drink like once every 5-ish days or so.
Oh,
So
okay.
like I'll have like 240 milligrams. Like I'm young, I don't need to take much energy drinks and caffeine right now.
So
So I'm not gonna
240 a
get
week.
addicted to C4. 240 a week or so. Yeah, I'm not gonna get C4 all the time. I do love my ammonia though, so I'll take that into consideration.
Ammonia is fantastic.
Really is.
I've got a big fat 0. I like, people are blown away when I say that. I don't
Same here.
drink any caffeine. Dylan, you got no caffeine in you?
I bet you feel real mature and special, don't you?
Not really.
Not
I just
really.
don't like how it affects my body at all.
All right, Nadia, how much? She's drinking caffeine right now.
I'm in my like caffeine slump right now. Honestly, I can't do more than like maybe 2 double shots of espresso like a day. It used to be crazy. There was a spell in my life where I would just chug like 3 Trenta cold brews from Starbucks. And then I was not sleeping, and I was very confused why I would not be able to fall asleep until like 2 a.m. and then wake up at like 5 for many days. Like, what is happening? Where is this stress coming from?
It's definitely not this Starbucks.
And that was don't do that anymore. But I've noticed like in the last 2 years, if I drink caffeine after like 4 p.m. or 6 p.m., because I would just drink it. I'm like, oh, this is just water. I actually do have trouble falling asleep and staying asleep.
What's your thought process?
So
I'm
how
thirsty.
important-
Let me drink coffee. That'll quench my thirst.
Because it was like there, it's just bitter and it. I would, just because like the way my workday was set up, was constantly driving and doing errands, and so while I'm out, I'm like, I want to drive into oncoming traffic. What will make me not do that? A cold brew. And so I would purchase it for dopamine. It didn't work, and I don't know why I would not realize that it was not working. I'm like, I keep buying them, but I'm not happier. In fact, it's worse. And yeah, I had to like caffeine rehab myself. So right now I'm very, like I said, very low consumption, because you can imagine what my peak was like. It oscillates.
Yeah,
Some months,
wanted to drive
all
into
of it.
oncoming traffic.
All of it.
For my source of dopamine, I just watch Dan Green lift, and that
that's good.
keeps me covered.
It's a good pre-workout. He's got like boulders
His lifts are so-
inserted into his body.
It's just raw and beautiful. It's just amazing.
Like, he just looks like
Even
a
his
hill.
Good Morning's like incredible. Dude, he's built. I first saw him in the black and white animal video, and then I was just like, oh, this guy used to be in the Mark Bell videos, and I just became a Dan Green fanboy.
Dan Green was the
Dan
first
Green is
powerlifter
just
I ever heard.
huge and gorgeous and terrifying. I love him.
I love how he doesn't go full beard. He just sticks with the little goatee. Like, he could definitely get the whole thing going, but he just sticks with the little. He looks so tough like that.
Oh yeah.
He's got nothing to prove. He doesn't need it. I don't know who this is. I'm just saying things.
Right, Dan Green
Wait,
has
let me
nothing to
Google it.
prove. Dan Green has nothing to prove. You're absolutely right about
He's
that.
like an OG
Yeah,
powerlifter.
you read the situation, right?
Let me see who this mensch is. Oh, okay, yeah. I get it.
He's so manly.
She's found the light.
He truly.
Just listening to Dan Green talk boosts your testosterone.
Absolutely.
Folders.
See, he has like boulders inserted into his body parts.
Yeah. There's like a shot of him from the back, and it is ridiculous.
He is just the widest man on the planet Earth.
Dude, he is wide. He's like
That
wide,
man has Terry
wide.
McGinnis lats.
I just gotta look
How
at
does he
pictures
get
of
through
him now.
doorways?
sideways.
No, I think he just walks through the frames.
Yeah,
And it
he just breaks it all.
If they
He's
didn't
the
build the
Kool-Aid
frame
man.
wide enough for him, that's their fault. He just kind of like, they hit him right about here, and he just pushes through.
He doesn't even bother with doors anymore. He just goes through walls.
It's
I
too
wonder
big for
why-
society.
When they were like
He doesn't
casting,
go
stop.
anywhere. Everything comes to him.
they should have just got him when they were
Are you
gonna make
implying
the
he
Thor
has
movies.
gravity?
This
Speaking of
is-
Marvel, I forget what bodybuilder it was. I saw the one they cast as Hulk before they had CGI and everything, and that was the
Lou
funniest
Ferrigno?
thing I've ever seen. Lou Ferrigno, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone like he has a cult following for him as the Hulk, and it's incredible.
Yeah, it's just a bodybuilder in paint, and it's so funny. And
Would
the
they
funny
paint-
thing is, at the time, he had a crazy physique, right? Nowadays, he just looks like an
Yeah.
average bodybuilder. It's just
yeah,
kind of chubby,
And
actually.
the anger
And-
was not acting.
drugs have evolved since then, huh?
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
drugs gotten good.
But people's understanding of drugs has not.
Yeah, those idiots that don't know
Yes.
anything about drugs. They just
I can't comment, man.
they just take them how the boomers take them. Like, who does that, bro?
Drugs are bad. Stay in school.
Your veggies make you grow big and strong. Just kidding, it's red meat.
Drink your milk.
Yeah, drink your milk. That was the biggest lie I was told as a kid. Eat your veggies, you'll grow big and strong. Like, no, I don't want to be in a caloric deficit, Mom.
Well, listen, they have to tell you you'll grow big and strong because if they tell you, hey, eat your vegetables so you don't have an absurd low-density cholesterol value and just die later, then your kids are just going to be like, I don't know what any of that means.
It's not a snappy, true.
Well, I think if you go to
I
kids
still
die
don't know
later,
what
I
that
think they'd
means.
listen up.
What is cholesterol,
Oh my
dude?
God.
I'm the idiot. I'm the idiot here. I don't.
It makes
I'm
your
like,
veins not vein anymore.
That's it.
Yeah,
Does
pretty
that make
much.
any sense?
Close enough.
Yeah.
It's like a dam in your veins and arteries, but there's no little beavers. No, actually, wrong.
this making
Beavers
sense.
build
No.
dams. 86.
So
I should
Wait,
figure
that was
out a
making sense to
hairball
me.
in
That-
the
Drain.
Oh my god.
That was working for me a little
Think
bit.
about a
right there.
hairball in the drain pipe that's blocking
Okay.
up your shower drain,
Definitely
except the
happened to me
shower
before.
drain is your veins and the hairball is fat.
And then if I have high cholesterol, I get more hairballs in my drains.
It's just bigger.
More so, you get bigger hairballs that
I get
clump up
bigger,
more
giant hair. Okay.
Imagine if thick fat got stuck in your
until the
veins.
whole drain
Cholesterol.
clogs.
Okay. All right. I get it now. I'll forget this immediately after the podcast.
Well, you shouldn't because there's a quiz.
Oh no, I wasn't taking notes.
No, but
Wildly
Con-
unprepared.
contrary to popular belief, high cholesterol foods won't make your cholesterol high. So
Yeah, that's what
don't
they're
worry about
telling
it
me,
too much.
dude. Even
The-
my mom was like, "You need to slow down on the eggs, Drew." I'm like, I eat like
Like-
10 eggs a day. She's like, "You need to slow down the cholesterol," and I was like, "Mom, I don't even
Yeah,
know what
no.
that is."
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Unless you're very overweight and older, you don't really even need to care about your cholesterol, to be honest.
Okay. All right, fuck it. More eggs.
So,
Okay, we can move on to the next
I
topic.
just don't trust people that hate on eggs. That will
Yeah,
be my
me either.
final
I
little.
agree.
It truly is a superfood. Not spirulina. No, I know I said I will stop, but I love eggs, so
I do too.
it's a.
I eat 4 every morning, and if I don't have them, I feel like a piece of shit for the rest of the day.
I eat 72 a week. I don't have a problem.
That's aggressive.
I'm just imagining you sitting,
I gotta,
just breaking them and dropping them right into your mouth just in a row.
No, I take care of them. I go
No,
over
everyone
easy.
go around and say your weekly average, like the
72.
caffeine, but with eggs.
72.
tell you, Rocky is
The
straight
first
up
time
lying.
you said that, I thought you were joking.
No, I'm being
The
serious.
Rocky movie straight up.
You go ahead,
72,
Jack.
you
No, I'm an
serious?
idiot. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say the Rocky movie straight up lied to me because I imagined drinking eggs like wouldn't be that
Don't
bad,
do that.
No.
but he
don't.
just did it whole, and I tried it,
No.
and it was the worst because I didn't even mix it up the first time, and
You're just gonna get
couldn't do it,
salmonella
but-
from that.
Yeah, just cook them.
the second time I
Just
tried it,
cook
I
'em.
mixed it, but it was like snot. It wasn't worth it.
No, that's horrible.
I hate it when
really,
people do that.
really want to drink them? Don't cook them first and blend them up in something. Don't just drink them raw.
No.
Don't
Yeah.
drink eggs. Also,
Yeah, just eat them. They're
Just enjoy
perfectly
your
fine
eggs.
when you eat
masticate
them.
them.
There's
Just
literally
drink
no
milk.
reason to drink eggs.
Clout.
Yeah, eat your eggs, drink your milk, you'll be good.
Wow.
Eat some fiber so your arteries don't clog up. You'll be fine.
Wait, I thought fiber was so my butthole didn't clog
Yeah,
up.
fiber doesn't make
Fiber
your
also
arteries.
has a proven link to reducing. No, fiber has a proven link to reducing cholesterol in the blood.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Okay.
Okay,
That's not
I
what
eat
it-
lots of vegetables.
Yeah.
I hate them, but I eat them. I'm an adult.
I don't think
You're gonna grow up.
Oh.
Strong.
All I know is riced cauliflower
speaking
was a
of that,
mistake.
There was some article that said that like spinach has some sort of steroidal compound in it, apparently.
Wait,
Go buy
how?
Well, yeah. Did you not watch Popeye cartoons? It's in the literature.
Wait,
That's
Peer-reviewed at
serious
this point.
vegetable propaganda right there, and I will not have it.
That is a
wait.
multi-peer-reviewed piece of documentation. It's a documentary. If you don't know,
Sport.
like they've just been following Popeye for many years, documenting the superpower of spinach. Specifically for that.
Does
That's what they were
1,000
studying.
wrist curls a day. Just does 1,000 wrist curls a day and eats a spinach.
He's got one of those
That's
things.
pretty much all you gotta do.
Those squeeze.
No,
one of those
apparently, whatever that compound is going to be labeled as just like a PED.
Yo, so
Possibly.
they're gonna
Why
ban
Made you
spinach
want
from like
spinach.
water? Like you
I have
can't
no
eat
idea.
spinach?
I doubt you can get enough from just eating it.
You have to
Am I
inject
gonna
it.
Who
get
knows?
banned from sports because I get
Yep.
busted from trying to eat healthier in my school drug test?
Oh my god.
So
It's
if we
probably
bl-
BS to begin with. It's just one study. Who
We
knows?
can blend spinach and then inject it intramuscularly.
Yeah, go. Yeah, do that. That's a great idea. Don't worry about it. Go for it. What could
That
possibly
sounds-
go
Can we
wrong?
just take a minute to appreciate? Can we take a minute to appreciate just how absolutely terrible Popeye's bicep insertion genetics are?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I don't
Jesus
think they are
Christ,
real.
man.
I think he does one of the things where it's like, you know how people like inject oil or water,
Synthol?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Synthol,
Oil.
isn't it? Synthol or something?
or maybe
all for it.
it's like blended spinach.
It's probably
He also,
that.
you know, consumes it,
And
and
he
it's an
He was beating the
intramuscular
fuck out of that guy too.
administration.
Every episode, he just. Hey, I'm just saying, injectable spinach. Oh, that's a good. Yeah, we gotta write that down. Hold up.
Take notes, man.
It might be on the
Copyright.
test later.
What do you think I'll find on Google from that?
I love every time you open that thing. It makes me happy.
Injectable spinach.
This is such a boomer laptop.
Yeah, what is that?
Injectable vitamins.
What kind of laptop is that?
What? This is my
Yeah.
Chromebook from
Oh, okay.
provided
It has
by
a case
okay.
on
the
it.
school.
Okay, got
Oh,
it.
you have a face.
Here's my West Side Barbell sticker from 2016, or say not 2016. That'd be 4 years.
Louis
2018.
Simon.
I used to be a
And
big
how often do
West
people
Side.
think that's a white supremacist thing?
Oh, that was just that one day because I just haven't worn it since. I have an Iron Cross on the back of
Gotcha.
my West Side shirt, and people still associate that as me being a neo-Nazi.
Well, I mean, it is
I'm just
West
gonna-
Side, so
I'm gonna
Maybe.
I'm gonna show up with a bald head and scare everyone after break.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
I'm not a neo-Nazi. Please, no.
No, I think you should shave everything except your mullet.
You get a bald lit. What is it called when you shave everything but the back? Tell me
A
that would
tail.
not. That would be
Yeah,
amazing. That'd
Yeah,
be
bust it
amazing.
all and then leave the
A
back.
tail.
Shave your eyebrows too.
A tail.
Yes. And
And then
fluff
rat
out
tail.
Zuko haircut.
You gotta rat tail the back though.
Dude, yeah, like
Zuko
I got a
haircut.
ponytail and I was so happy. Like I've never experienced ponytail because like my whole life was buzz cuts, and all of a sudden I go mullet mode.
Wait, Nadia's
Ponytails
camera.
are pretty underrated.
Nadia, your
Wait,
camera
what about
is
my camera?
is having a seizure on my end. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. Oh, it's good now. It's good now.
Do you?
No, let's see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am in a forest house, so the Wi-Fi is.
You in a forest?
No, like where my parents' house is. It's
Oh.
there's just heavily forested area. There's not really anything.
I
we can do.
I thought you were just like in a cabin in the woods right now.
I mean,
Kinda.
maybe. Kind of.
I
Do
live,
weird noises scare you? Are you in that part of the woods or no?
No, weird noises don't scare me.
Okay, then yeah, you're not that deep in the woods.
I get to live near a cornfield, and I think that's the most Midwest you can get.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
also
for sure,
terrifying because no film that has featured a cornfield has ever been a happy film.
Jeepers creepers.
Well, I've been told to keep my distance my whole life.
Jeepers Creepers,
That movie is so
Signs.
bad, but it's so good.
Children of the Corn, of course.
Children of the Corn, that one, Emily Blunt, John Krasinski film.
Oh,
Not
what
a
is that
Sound of
called,
Silence,
actually?
but basically. Wow.
Jack.
Pull it up,
Zero
up, Jack.
recollection.
Pull it up, Jack.
Jamie, pull it up.
Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place.
A Quiet
Yes.
That's a
Place.
terrible name for a movie.
Cornfield. What a subpar, mediocre film.
A lot of
It's not
people
that-
love that movie.
I
They didn't think
don't
about it very
understand
much.
how, because the girl, the daughter character, was the antagonist, if you really pay attention to the film, because every single horrible thing that happens is a direct consequence of her actions. Like, John Krasinski did not have to die, but because she was stupid and didn't really understand that they would all die if they would make a noise. And so she just insisted on.
Look, I'm
See,
gonna
I
be
Is it
really
okay?
honest.
Understand.
I'm gonna be
I
really
didn't
honest here.
understand the mechanics of the movie.
Yeah,
They're not
can go
evenly
ahead.
applied at all.
No,
I just
the
wanna know-
original iteration of the film was way better. Like the first script of it was so good. Like I cried when I read it. And then the final product, because John Krasinski decided to embellish it and add his own
Ouch.
thing to it, that's where it kind of went off the rails because
God damn it, Jim.
you
Yeah.
know everyone thinks they can write and direct. So that was there's a lot of that.
I just love how
Really
a 12-year-old girl figures out a sound frequency that hurts the monsters in it, but the entire U.S. military, every single scientist in the world, and every like reasonably smart person couldn't figure out that these sound demons can be messed with sound at some point. Like they didn't try anything, and they somehow just got
No,
wiped out before they could figure it out.
One of the most offensive parts of that film is when you first see like his basement where they're all figuring out. There's that whiteboard there, and it just says "sound?" question mark.
Yeah, like
And
why is there a question mark there? Should be 16
I was like,
exclamation
"Whoa,
points.
who dressed this set?" And the second offensive thing is Emily Blunt's wig the entire film. That was horrible. I don't know why she approved that or why anyone approved it, but
Yeah, I also don't know why their house
I
is in a
couldn't
soundproof
focus.
studio. Like they should just have a soundproof studio house. Like literally put up foam everywhere, and you can actually move around and do things. Like there's so many problems with that.
Because that's not cinematic and it's not dramatic.
To be honest,
Basically,
the only
they had a
deaf
good
person I
thing.
knew.
sorry. No, go ahead, Jack. I'm
No,
done
that's
with.
fine. Sorry, I
Jack's
got a
been
little
wanting
joy.
to talk
The
for
only
like
deaf person I knew, dude. I know this is
for
story.
like
The only
4
deaf
minutes.
person I know, they would not know. They would not know when they were omitting noise from their mouths, so they just make like noises. So like, I was just surprised. Like the girl, like
They don't
I don't
know,
know if that's for
dude.
everyone who's deaf, but like they don't know, and it was just
They don't know.
I've once read
so like I was
oh,
surprised.
on Reddit.
No, I'm done, man. I'm good.
I read I read a thread of people talking about having sex with dead people. Not dead people, deaf people. Jesus fucking Christ.
Deaf, you mean?
people. Deaf people.
Same thing, right?
Having sex with deaf people. And then one guy was like, the noises they make are so pure because they don't know they're making the noises.
What?
This is the most chaotic
Why the
episode.
were you reading this?
I don't know. Just let me be me,
Oh,
dude.
God.
Let me be a degenerate.
I was gonna keep talking about the
remember
movie, but
once
I
as
can't
a
move
kid-
on from that.
Before
But
we move
also-
on, I just remember once as a kid going to the mall and the cashier was very obviously deaf, but I didn't know this as a kid. I'm like 7 or 8 here, I think, and just later I asked my mom about it, and my mom's like, "Oh, well, she was deaf," and I'm just so confused. I'm like, "Then why does she talk weird?" My mom's like, "Because she can't hear herself." And I just could not grasp that concept. Like, yeah, but she's still just talking. Nothing's wrong with her voice. My mom's like, but she can't hear it. She doesn't know what it sounds like. I'm like, well, she doesn't know it sounds bad then, I guess, but why does it sound like that?
Because she can't
Okay,
And
hear.
young me
Granted,
just could not grasp this concept.
granted, the interconnected nature of your like vocal cords and your ears and your nose, this entire area of your head is pretty complicated to grasp as a child. Like I also was very confused by that occurrence until I thought about it a little bit more. But to very quickly to go back to the Reddit thread, if you change in that sentence deaf to dead and you repeat it again, having sex with dead people, they make the most pure sounds because they don't know they're making them.
You are going to hell. I'm going
Oh my
too, but you'll be there with
It
me.
was in my head. It was in my head on a loop, so now all of you had to hear it too, and we can move on now.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
I'm
This is
so
a great
sorry,
episode.
Jack. I'm so
This is a great episode.
Oh, it's amazing. Okay. So, how are we going to go from that to a boring lifting topic? Jesus.
It'll lead us
Very
into something
easily,
better.
dude.
The lifting topic's the warm up.
All right. Hold on. Let's talk about Logan Paul versus Mayweather. Let's talk about that for a little bit.
Boy, yeah, let her go first.
Yeah.
As I mentioned in the chat, I feel very happy about this fight because it just means boxing will die out faster as a sport and move on to off this mortal coil into the next life and no longer bother humanity.
How do you feel about boxing?
I'm kidding. I don't hate boxing.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I don't hate boxing. I think in the present stage, like the actual sport that's happening, like if you watch any of the cards and you watch the undercards and you know all of the like young athletes on the scene, they are all like that's good. That's pure. We love it. Let's keep going. But there is no like a kind of middle class sport anymore. It's either you're just like boxing on a card or you do stupid shit to get attention. Which is also true in MMA. But there's still like you can still get away with being fairly notorious in MMA without having to get into antics, you
Yeah.
can like you can prove it with your hands in the cage, but like with boxing there's no way to move on to that superstardom, I don't think, or just notoriety, because one, it's so populated and there are so many organizations, so you're like which belt means anything anymore, no one knows. So it's hard to like I don't know. Unless you were like born into a family that's been following boxing for a long time, or you read every single thing possible about it, it's really tough to get into and pay attention to it and be connected to it. Unless, like I said, some dumb shit happens, like Logan Paul and Mayweather,
Yeah.
and
I'm excited to see this guy get destroyed by a much smaller middle-aged man. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not like a huge boxing fan, but the only time it became relevant for me was like, oh, fucking Mike Tyson is gonna fight again. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta watch that. And then like fucking Jake Paul is gonna fight Nate Robinson. I was like, dude, that's not real. When I heard that, I was like, that's not actually Nate Robinson that he's fighting from the basketball player. And sure enough, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is a meme.
Boxing has to do all these things to be relevant, for people to like tune in, like Pacquiao Mayweather. People, that was $100 for a pay-per-view, and it went exactly as everyone expected it to go. There was like it was fine, and that's it. Like that was the peak for that, and then they're like, oh, what's the next freak show we can do? So now they're doing these weird celebrity matches. Mike Tyson coming back. The amount of DMs I got leading up to that Mike Tyson's return, even before he announced that he was going to do the sparring charity thing, I was like, oh, I bet he can take on whatever fighter and like beat he is an old man in phenomenal shape. But like, people are like, oh, I bet he could beat John Jones' ass. And it's like, John Jones is injecting spinach into himself. This is an old man. But they're like, he looks so fast on the mitts. He's so good. And it's like,
do you know how much I would pay to see John Jones heel kick Mike Tyson in the temple? Do you know how hilarious that would be?
That's just like,
I'm gonna fantasize about that from now on.
Hey, since Mike Tyson came back to boxing, do you think he'd ever do MMA, or do you think he's just in love with boxing?
He would die.
No, he would never do MMA. Well, first of all, like the person he's training with, Rafael Cordero, like brilliant, legendary Muay Thai coach. Many storied fighters train with him at Kings and Long Beach, and Mike Tyson knows he's way too old to like. Boxing is one thing, and fighting is a completely other thing.
Yeah,
it would be over in one front knee kick. Like that would just end the fight.
Yeah, like if in the McGregor Mayweather fight, you know how he like had to remind himself not to throw knees and elbows.
Yeah,
and
he kept doing that shit.
I could
see him wanting to do other stuff.
I was so hoping he would instinctually just double leg Mayweather and just throw him on the ground. That would have been so funny. Yeah. I don't care if he got DQ'd.
Addition of all of that extra stuff, it really does change, the stage of what people are doing. This is how the Mayweather Logan Paul fight's gonna go. Mayweather is gonna make it very drawn out because they need to. It's like like pushing it to Game 7 type of thing.
Yeah.
Like when the refs start making questionable calls, like that's what Mayweather's gonna do because he's gonna be in complete control of being Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same as the Conor fight.
At least the Conor fight, like.
That was so disappointing.
Conor was way better than Logan Paul is.
Conor is an actual professional fighter, but I don't know if you've seen some recent interviews from Logan Paul where he's like, I'm a better fighter than Conor McGregor. Like I talk as much as trash as well as he does, and there's just none of that is fundamentally true because he does it like there's so many things.
He's just chasing a paycheck.
Yeah.
I'm sure
he was not funny.
Half the shit he says is just to get views.
But is the brain trauma worth it?
To him, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like Mayweather's just gonna draw it out like crazy, gas him, and then literally just tap him lightly on the head until the ref calls a TKO. Okay, we're done now.
Yeah, Mayweather's not like a beat your ass into the next dimension kind of fighter. He's gonna sit back and dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge until Jake Paul, or Logan Paul, whichever of the Pauls that I hate,
They're like the same thing.
is too tired to actually do anything worthwhile, and then just sock his head, and that's gonna be it.
The only Paul brother fight I want to actually see is any one of them versus Dylan Dennis.
That would be hilarious.
I would pay money for that. I wouldn't even crack stream it. I would pay my hard-earned cash for that show.
Who's
do
Dylan
it
Dennis?
Grappling, do it boxing. He is a literal asshole, and like quite literally, not like he is an awful person. He is just like a walking, talking asshole.
Oh, I've seen him. I've seen him fight before.
He's another one of those people that just like talks stuff and he rides Connor's coattails because he was his jiu-jitsu coach, and he is a mediocre grappler. So he thinks he's really hot shit, but they have some beef. I don't know if it's fabricated or real. I want to see that fight happen. Boxing, MMA rules, grappling only, anything. All three at the same time. I don't care. It was a beautiful train wreck.
He has a very nice sleeve.
If I can circle it to the beginning again, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I loved Jake Paul and Nate Robinson's hugging match. I think they really did well in that. They're both equally good huggers.
Also, let me postscript everything, all the shit I just talked on boxing with. I actively avoid watching boxing. So, for anyone that has any issue with anything that I've said, I don't care.
No, boxing's a boomer sport. Boxing's for boomers. The future is now. UFC, Bellator.
We've guaranteed at least 15 boxing fan dislikes on this video.
Please.
You mean the 3 boxing fans and their 5 accounts?
And all of them are going to send that heat to Garrett.
What are you talking about? Garrett's right here. Garrett's here. I introduced 2 Cent Squad.
To me, Garrett. At 2 Cent Squad. Anyways, what's next on the docket?
Yeah, give us another boring lifting topic. That wasn't boring. I like that.
All right. So let's talk about supplements. What do you guys use, and how important do you think it is?
Test. Oh.
You were not on mute.
I'm out on this. I actually don't use any supplements, so.
Neither do I.
I have nothing to do.
I drink protein powder because I like protein shakes.
Just because they taste good?
That's yeah.
Honestly,
I get like the cheap stuff.
Salt. More people need salt.
Yeah, salt's good. Salt's a good.
I'm drinking electrolytes.
There you go.
I like that.
But no, like before a workout, especially if you're gonna do a lot of volume, salt really help you not cramp up. It's in most pre-workouts. Yeah,
I'm gonna break a few people's hearts. BCAAs do nothing. Creatine, you can get it from red meat. You don't need to pay $100 a scoop for it. Let's see what else. Pre-workout just makes you itchy, and so just drink some black coffee. Let's see.
I agree with all
so
this.
What's another famous supplement that everyone
likes?
Fix
your diet. Protein powder just fix your diet.
Test boosters.
Drink milk. You don't need to buy mass gainer.
Fish oil.
Well, you should probably take fish oil. Most people are deficient in omegas, but that's about it. That's not even really a supplement. It's just like a.
Just realize how sketchy this bag looks, dude.
Yeah, what's going on there? You okay, bud?
Pills. I got fish oil and calcium pills.
Likely story.
The only other supplement I would die on my shield for, collagen. But that's just for funsies.
What does that do?
It's supposed to, help with like your nails and your skin and your hair. The hair thing I can attest to because
Oh, I know what it is now. I remember.
like my entire life it was just like very thin, and then this year I just been drinking collagen every single day, and now it's thick. Nothing else
it's probably
changed. Must be the collagen.
But yeah,
It's,
most
it's probably
supplements are a
placebo,
waste
but
of money.
What you got there?
probably placebo. But I got vitamin D. I got
Yeah, it looks
vitamin
like
D.
meth.
It's not placebo. I don't think you can placebo.
I don't know. I just feel better, man. I feel more energetic and
It makes sense.
Go
Yeah,
outside.
outside. What's the point of that?
Jacob, you're one to
I'm
talk
a meme
right
page,
now.
dude. I don't see the sun a day.
Fuck off.
Look
Turn
at
off
piece of
my
paper.
light.
Oh, that's so much better. Now you're blue.
Fuck off.
Papa Smurf to just a Smurf.
Hey, no, honestly, hey, Jacob, this lighting, you don't look extremely pale.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
It's dramatic.
I'm just pale, man. I haven't. I probably
It
could use a
shows off
vitamin D supplement. I haven't gotten enough.
It shows off your beautiful eyes, Jacob. Keep the lighting.
You do have beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
Can I lick them? My mic picked that up. Yeah, that's great.
Come to
Okay.
Cleveland.
I just remember when Jacob started getting coached by Dylan, and I fabricated a love story between the two of them.
Fabricated.
But it's
I
just
think we
I
made
don't
that
know.
pretty easy in the group chat.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that
fair
was
fair enough. I have
Not
I have a
real.
couple memes. I have a couple memes on standby for whenever you guys have a Brokeback Mountain moment.
Inferring it as
But
an
that's like
already
every
happened,
day,
No,
right?
because you like, do you know how that ends? That's a very sad.
I've never seen it. All I know is it's just
Gay
Yeah,
Cowboys.
and then one of them dies, and it's very sad.
it's probably gonna
don't
be
have to watch
Dylan
it.
because Jacob's just gonna blame him for everything. And
No, we want them to have a happily ever after.
Wait, Jack, finish that. How's Dylan gonna die? Jacob's gonna blame him for everything,
Jacob
and then
somehow. And then Dylan's
Jacob-
stress is gonna build up to a point where he just collapses.
what? Oh, okay.
I
Yes,
didn't really have
let me
anything
drink the
funny to say
caffeine.
there. That's why I stopped. But you decided to push me into the
Yeah, because
unfunny
it
zone.
sounded like you were suggesting that he was gonna.
No, it sounded
fucking
like
kill himself.
gonna get murdered.
Jack, I want you to
okay.
explain your joke to everyone.
Every time I have a joke, I just need to
Five-page
explain
paper
it.
for every joke.
How's that
Okay,
paper going?
Appreciating
luckily
detail.
I typed one up. Before we started getting on here.
Let's hear it.
So
Don't read your paper.
So
Don't-
basically,
No, please, please.
Jacob and Dylan, you see, Jacob here, he loves to blame Dylan, his coach, for every single thing that's ever gone wrong in his life for legitimately no reason.
Because he destroyed my life. That's why. Continue.
But there's a love.
Okay, yeah,
They love each other at first,
Jacob-
or something.
yeah.
Good sex scene.
It's like a bully and like the nerd like relationship, and then like the nerd
friend
Jacob
to
took off his
foe.
glasses.
No, foe to friend.
Jacob,
foe
like-
to lover. That's that genre.
Yeah. Like Dylan took off his glasses, and Jacob became estranged with him. I don't even know the right word for that, but
Enchanted.
they fell in
Right
love.
away.
I gotta look up the right word for that.
Oh, look at that. That was glorious.
Yeah,
and
but-
you should
yeah.
do it more.
Jacob fancied Dylan after that.
Fancy Dylan.
And they're just basically
Hey, Jack, I really don't
Basically
think you're
just-
reading from something, bud.
Just okay. We're done. We're done.
like seriously, I
Next
can't.
question.
Just next question, please.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the
Read
internet for a long
something.
time, Jack.
It is. And my buddy watches this all the time. He's like a big supporter, and he's gonna just bring it up relentlessly to me
Hi,
every
Jack's
single
buddy.
day.
What's he
What's
gonna
it
What's he
about?
gonna say
Devin.
about it? Like, oh,
Devin.
Jack, you write shit romance novels, ha, idiot.
Shout out to Devin. He's my boy.
Yeah, thanks
No,
for
he's a
watching,
good
Devin.
friend.
Okay, but for real,
Can,
next
can we get the next?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
move on
please.
to Jack. So Jack can calm down. All right.
I'm feeling
Let's
so red
see.
right now, man.
So, will you guys ever retire from lifting?
Never.
Nope.
I'm gonna.
I'll probably be lifting 2-pound pink
No.
dumbbells by myself in the
I want
retirement
to be
home. But
I want to be the old 80-year-old hitting 100 or hitting 405 in a meet or something.
That's
Get on
that's who I want to
King
be.
of the Lifts or something like that.
That's who I want to be too.
If I quit lifting, I'll never have a boomer bench, and I need to have a boomer bench.
You got
Yeah,
to complete the dad aesthetic.
I'll probably do
I
something.
also bet my uncle that I'd be deadlifting at 50, and he very well might not be alive when I'm 50, but if he is, I'm going to deadlift on his grave just to prove him wrong. For the record, I love my uncle.
I think he'd appreciate that.
Straight up told him the other night.
I'd appreciate that. That
I
sounds
don't
fun.
think he
Honestly.
appreciated it in the moment when I said that's what I was gonna do, but
Wait, you said that to his
Told him that?
face?
you just told him that.
oh, I said that right to his.
Oh man.
No, but when I'm old, I'm gonna be doing something. Like I can see myself, like, probably not powerlifting like hundreds of pounds, but I'll be like on a machine or something, like riding the bike.
Yeah.
Listing
I feel like at a
impact font
certain
memes
point,
on memes.to.depth.
it's like,
Still.
people that smoke cigarettes their entire life and then they get cancer and then the doctor's like, just keep smoking cigarettes at this point. Because
Yeah.
there's like, if you don't do it, you will feel way worse. Like at a certain point, I think lifting becomes a similar addiction where if you don't do it, it's actually detrimental. So it's not even going to be
Yeah.
for enjoyment. It's just like out of necessity of I
Just keeping your
feel
routine.
like death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah. I don't see myself
I have
stopping.
my lifting career kind of charted out in my head, I'm gonna power lift for a while, and once I get old enough that my metabolism starts going, that's when I'm gonna hit the bodybuilding phase where I just get really aggressively large very quickly, doing as much volume work as my joints can handle.
And test.
Yeah, you got to milk the
And
TRT, man.
Oh, once the low T kicks in and I can get testosterone replacement therapy and have my insurance pay for it, dude.
You're gonna be checking it. You're gonna hit 30, and you're just gonna do a weekly blood test, and you're just gonna be sitting there going, "Go down to 1, go down to 1, go down to 1."
I'm gonna call my doctor every day. Yo, is my T low yet? He's gonna be like, nah. Like, can you say this?
Hurry up! Yeah. So
The
no,
fact
we're
that I
not
have
retired.
this
Good night,
voice and I
family.
don't have low T really pisses me off.
You
He's
what?
gonna start shoveling Impossible Burgers into his mouth every day.
Have you had
Bottle
that?
after bottle of Soylent.
Have you tried the Impossible Burger?
No.
Me? Or Jacob?
Yeah, or just
Okay.
anybody? Because I've had it. I've had
No.
several.
I hate Burger King, so no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Burger
wouldn't.
King is disgusting.
I wouldn't
Why
set
would
foot
you
in a
do that
Burger
when you
King
can
if I
just eat
had
meat?
I was
to.
I was formerly
I won't
married
even
to
eat a
vegan,
normal burger.
so
If your
I've
favorite
tried
fast food chain release something called Mac and Cheetos, I don't trust you. So just unfollow my page if you love Burger King.
But that, like, conceptually, that kind of slaps, though.
No, they
Yeah.
tried it, and I tried a Mac and Cheeto, and I regret every single bit of that.
Was it just like regular or was
Cheeto.
it hot?
It was a regular Mac and Cheeto, and just
Okay, no. I take it back.
See, here's my thing with meat substitutes. Like soy products, wheat gluten or seitan, whatever they call it. These can be great things on their own and have very good flavor and be good standalone dishes that have protein and don't have meat. Don't try to make them taste like meat because you're not going to get anybody to come over and eat meatless protein sources by trying to make them taste like meat because it's always going to be worse and no one's going to want it. If
I
the,
just also-
if the tofu whatever looks like a burger but it doesn't taste like a burger, people are going to get mad at you. But if you tell them, hey, this is just a good source of protein that's not meat, and it tastes half good, people are like, hey, I might eat more of this.
Also, if meat is so bad, why do they keep trying to make all of these meatless products taste like it and recreate it?
Right.
I do not
Checkmate,
understand
vegans.
that. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna eat meat, but I still want things to taste. Just eat it.
I get so a lot of people are vegan because of the environmental impact of the meat industry, which is terrible. So people will try to alleviate that by replacing their favorite meats with not meats that are supposed to taste like the meats, which I think is just a very good way to make yourself 100% sad all the time.
Yeah. But
I just think
if you really ponder a truly vegan world where everyone's only eating soy products, just imagine how harmful it would be to the earth and the environment if we just all ate soy and other plants, because we need to have that farmland, and we're constantly growing the same amount of caloric needs for the world that is split between both plant-based food and meat.
Right. You're going to need to increase the agriculture to make up for the like cow grazing lands that you were getting the meat from. And I haven't actually gone out and done the math, but I feel like it's very possible that the actual environmental impact won't be as bad if everybody did it, you know?
Because I doubt, people will be like, yeah, let's just cull all of them and kill them. So we just have these cows that are just wild cows now, recreating, who also need grazing land on top of humans needing all of just.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the pigs be a problem too? Aren't hogs a problem like in Georgia?
Yeah, they
like
just say
Florida?
go kill them, you know?
Deer are.
Yeah, deer too.
Deer are like rats in New York here. One of them jumped our fence, and it's like an 8-foot tall fence in our backyard, and one of them jumped it and was trapped in our backyard for hours.
Oh,
That's kind of sad.
Until
That's
we all woke up.
that is
It's just stupid.
I also think it's a little disturbing considering people think meat is unethical, that they're intentionally trying to simulate the taste of the dead flesh of something that they want to protect.
yeah.
It's a little strange. Like, I understand why they're doing it, but just that thought in that kind of way is like, that's a little weird.
Going back to your Reddit thread, that would be asking like someone to make a fleshlight that feels like a corpse.
You're going to hell too. Come join us.
Oh god.
What is it? Hell gang. Okay.
Take a road trip to YouTube HQ and just beg for this channel not to be taken down. Please.
No, we'll be okay.
I know.
Are you
I'm
just clutching a Bible, Jack? I'm just imagining a YouTube hearing. Or like, do you understand why you were banned? No. Did you not in fact say that's like asking for a fleshlight that feels like a corpse? And I'm like, I might have said that.
It was in
Like, you
jest.
kind of have to think in context.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Wrong topic from what I wanted to say. I don't know if we strayed too far from what I was.
From God? Yes, we
Hey,
have.
bring us back. Bring us back, Jack. Why don't you bring us back?
Question.
You guys know you guys know I hunt, and how they give out tags if you can go hunting and kill a deer is like they give you a certain amount so we don't underpopulate them. But the point of hunting is also so they don't overpopulate, because if hunting the deer, they would lose so many food sources and have to compete, and we'd have a lot of starving deer. I think is animal cruelty. So stop animal cruelty, shoot an animal.
That's a good way to look at it. How'd that deer taste, the one that you killed?
Nothing,
We're getting meat soon, so
Oh, okay.
Can't wait for my deer breakfast burrito.
What do you get? You getting some jerky too, or just like?
We got some sticks, and we're gonna get some strips, and we're gonna try like venison steak.
Nice.
Excited.
Okay.
Certainly helps
Sounds
with cutting.
primal.
It's like the leanest meat out there.
Truly a Joe Rogan experience.
Yes.
No, it wasn't elk, so I don't. I bet he
I
puts
feel like
edibles in
he
his
would
elk.
too.
I'm thinking of Joe Rogan.
How would one do that?
Elk with a side of DMT. Elk with a side of DMT.
Sounds good.
In the jerky.
All right, we've been
Uh,
going for an
Seems
hour.
like a great way to
18.
just replace your personality.
All right. So I think we can edit that down to an hour for sure.
Bring her on home.
Oh yeah.
I saw the comments on the last video, and someone said we try to end it like more smoothly, or something.
Question mark. Yes, I saw that.
Question. Yeah.
Well, fuck that guy.
No, that guy or
No, we
girl is
love-
a viewer, and we appreciate you watching
we
all
love-
the way through.
yeah. Virtual hugs.
I'm kidding, man. I love you. If you actually stay till the ending, you are an absolute saint, and we love
Yeah.
you so much.
But also, let us do what we do.
And you're right. Our endings are kind of crap.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
We're working
It
on
was-
it.
That last episode though, Jacob's friend from Kentucky. Was it Kentucky?
Waiting
What?
for Confirmation, Jacob. He's
Your
waiting.
friend that came and visited you?
I have
don't
a
even
friend from
remember.
Kentucky.
I don't know. You said your friend showed up and like you had to go meet him outside, and that's why we had to end it on.
Oh,
a
yeah,
birthday
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Was he from
Yeah.
Kentucky?
Tennessee.
Close. It's like the same.
I hadn't
state,
seen the
almost.
man in many months, which is mostly his fault, and I'm a little salty about it. So I hope he watches this.
Okay.
But yeah, he showed up and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes." So I was like, "Hey guys, bye."
Yeah, that's why we had to end it abruptly. His friend showed up, so we're
Apologies.
like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're done." Are we done with this one though? You want to talk more, or you just save it for next time?
I think we're good.
All right. Well, that's the end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe button. I should have said this in the beginning, but you know what? It's all good. We'll see you guys next Monday. Bye. Here, Callus check.
We need to end it with a callus check each time.